the fourth part of Unreal 227 tutorials on emitters. I'm sorry, I just got up and I'm still a bit sleepy. So yeah, and today we will be slaughtering some scar. But before we do that, I'd like to say one very important thing. That is, I want to thank Smurf, Dots, and everybody that are engaged in the Unreal 227 project, because this is one of the best projects that were ever released here on this friggin' planet, and I really appreciate their work. If you downloaded the patch of 227 for Unreal, you should appreciate their work as well. And you might also consider donating to oldunreal.org. Sorry, I did that, and well, I think that's not a bad idea. Okay, let's begin our slaughter here. For today we'll be using the mesh emitter again, and what are we going to learn is using animation. And Dots contacted me and told me some things I did wrong in tutorial 2, that is about the combiner, so today we'll straighten that out. Okay, so we've got our mesh emitter here, and we will place it here. Oops, of course my lightning just screwed. Okay, because I had this selected. Okay, so I've got my mesh emitter, and the other thing we need is our reference, that is scar. So pawn, scripted pawn, scar warrior. Let's take scar warrior. Okay, his height sorry, is 46, so we will take this number, and already we will set the collision to extend Z46. The next one will set to 16, and particle collision will set hit walls. Okay, we'll leave that for now, and we spawn particles. You can see that's not the mesh we need. We want it to be a scar mesh, scar W. Okay, scar warrior. And also we need texture, so we'll take a texture from Unreal Share Skins, and this should be this one. Okay, so we've got our scar, but it's translucent. We don't want it to be translucent, so we'll make it normal, and we want it to react to lightning, so we'll turn off be unlit in display of the emitter. Now we can, oh, there's too many of them, so I'll make them 7, and now I'll set them like the ground, like this. Okay, on the center of the corridor, and I can delete this car because it's not needed anymore. And we want this car to run from here to somewhere here and die here, being shot at from some long-range sniper rifles or whatever. So to do that, we need to use speed, and for speed we will use box velocity. The ground movement speed for Scar, I think it's 300 or 280, I'm not sure. We'll use 300, so by X we'll turn that 300, and you can see they go like this. But you can see there's a hole here, and we don't want that hole, so we'll use also particle acceleration by Z minus 300, which is the gravity. Oh, and you can see they just jump around. We don't want that to happen, so we are going to go to emitter collision, particle bounciness, and 0.1 at the Z extent, and you can see it looks much better. Now there's a problem here, because when you have the some roughness on the ground, you can see it's not completely plain. You can't use particle rotation relative to move direction, as it's gonna look like this, really jumpy. We don't want that. We could use that by making the collision bounciness 0.7, but it still is not that good, so no, we're not going to use that. Now you can see that they turn here, so we need to use, I'm going to increase the lifetime to maximum 653. No, 4, 6, okay. You can see that they turn here, so we have to set their rotation manually on the Z 0.02, 0.02, minus 0.02, and not the Z. I think it's Y. Oops. No, not minus. Okay, so we've got our rotation done here more or less. You can see they are rotating in the direction they are running. Now we are going to set the position, box location, Y 98 minus 98, like this, and you can see they are spawned in different locations. Yeah. And another thing we are going to do is emitter animation. This is a very nice thing. I love it. It's just brilliant for this kind of effects. We are going to use animation for every particles. We are going to use animation jog. You can see something changed, and when we set animate particles, the particles will animate, and add particle animation rate to 1. You can see we've got our scar running, but you can see their feet aren't that good synced with the ground, so we are going to use 0.8, 0.9, much better. No, 1.1. 1.05? Yeah, I don't know. It might do. Okay, so we've got our scar done here, and they are running right here where they will die. And get out of here. Now, as we have our scar done here, running out of the corridor, we can think about making them dying right here. So I'm gonna copy this thing, like here. You can see they are just flying down. I'm gonna disable collisions, turn off everything, disable speed, velocity, acceleration that is, and position. Where's the position? Box location. Okay, and rotation. With the rotation, again, we have to set it manually. The initial rot, that is on Y, 0.1 on 0.1, more or less. Is that okay? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, we can that later. Now the animation we are going to use is emitter animation, depth 2. Yeah, this will do. And particle anim loop, we need to turn off that one. So they spawn, die, and live, and just lie like that. Okay, and the next thing we are going to use is general 8 and 8 for lifetime, and speed. Now we are going to set them on the ground, like, oh god, that's too low. More or less like this. And we are going to use particle acceleration on Z minus 32 minus 32. Oh, minus 8, minus 8. So they just minus 6, minus 6. Let's say fade in quite strange way, but they won't just disappear like that. Yeah, I think, oh god, minus 2, minus 2. Will that be okay? Yeah, this should be okay. Okay, I can decrease this one to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, very good. This we got the bodies, and we can set the event to bodies A. We can disable the spawnage of those and make these 20. Ah, select, select, select. Okay. Okay, and a combiner particle kill tag, boom. And what are we going to see is something like this. Yeah, I like that. This looks good. Yeah. Now this is not the end, as we need to make them spawn some better effects. To do that we will use save. To do that we are going to use triggers, particles, and the standard sprite emitter. Okay, this one, I love this one. This is perfect. Okay, we are going to make it hit walls, and on a hit wall destroy. Okay, and this is going to be our blood splat, blood splat. Okay, and now we'll start from the speed. For the we'll use sphere, and sphere silver velocity 128. Yeah, and velocity loss rate like this, and particle acceleration 300, 300. Okay, and it's gonna look like this. We're going to spawn 5 per death. So this is going to look something like that. Could be better. So let's make it like this. 28. What the hell? Oh, I know why. Okay, never mind. Okay, so collision, I'll turn off the collision for a second. Okay, it's gonna go like this, and acceleration is not enough. Yeah, that's better. And general, 2 seconds, particle, and we'll change the visuals to blood. Now, where the hell is blood? Not this blood, because I don't like translucent blood. We'll use this blood. This, no, this, and this. And of course, modulated. This is going to be our blood splat. And as it comes to visual, starting scale 0.5, time scale 1, 1.5, 1.3. Yeah, like this. So this is our blood splat. Let's turn the spawnage off, and in the no, that's too much. In a combiner, let's go. No, in an event, let's go blood splat, and in a mesh emitter. Select okay, and a mesh emitter. Particle kill tag. I've got blood A. Let's use that blood A. Nobody's eye. So every time a oh god. Okay, so we've got our blood spawned, and we need to set these to 5. So 5 particles are spawned, and that doesn't look good as the particles go straight down. So we need to adjust the box velocity 228. sphere, box sphere. Oops, that's too much. That's too much. Yeah, this is better. Much better. Okay, and every time this particle hits the ground, it should spawn a blood splat. So let's do that as well. So we'll go to the mesh emitter here. We'll set the basic most basic sheet. Sorry, from the emitter sheet. I hate that word. Like that. We are going to rotate him. Should rot y 0.25. No, sorry, 0.25. Yeah, like that. And on the random, yep. And again, visuals, particle textures, and we are going to use blood splats. I love these blood splats, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, oops, this one, and random true and modulated, like that. Okay, that's not it. That's not all. Because in general, we are going to set the lifetime to 6. And fade to, not fade, visuals, time scale 1, 1. So they will just disappear like that. Okay, event blood pool. In general, we can disable those 200, and this is my, yeah. So here in a combiner, particle wall hit tag blood pool. Every time a doesn't spawn. It doesn't spawn. It doesn't spawn because it doesn't spawn because I have hit nothing. I should have hit walls like that, and they spawn particles here. Now you can see that sometimes it happens that yeah, like this, they are cut. So we need to move them a bit higher. We'll make them bigger, that's the first thing. And the second thing, we'll move them a bit higher, 1.5 maximum. Yeah, like this. And position, box location, Z, 4. Yeah, that's much better. And it doesn't look that bad when you look at it. Okay. So you got our scar dying. I would add something more to this thing, I think. Cool, I love this effect. Yeah, I will add trails from the bullets that go through the bodies of the dying scar. So I'll add one more emitter here. For the time being, I'll disable this one so it won't spawn anything. You can see bodies are dying. Cool, I love this. And here I will. Now, should I use? No, I won't use modulated this time. So I'll take particle textures. I'll use particle animation. This one. So we need to set this one around, and this is a sprite animated texture. So you need to set the order right, like this. And the time that takes a particle to die should be 0.8, let's say. Spawn 1. You can see boo, boo, boo. Okay. 15. They all spawned at the same time, and I need speed, box velocity, x minus 64, minus 156, 128. No, 0. Okay, particle acceleration minus 64, minus 64. 0. Yeah, like that. And visuals fade 0.1, 0.8, I like that, and they fade like this, and visuals time scale 0.6 at 0, 1, 1.2, like this. Good. This looks not bad, and this effect will be spawned once per death. 15 particles spawned for a, I don't know, action. Yeah, that's the thing I did wrong in tutorial 2 with combiners. In emitter combiner, you set combined particle count, the count of particles that are spawned on, I don't know, event tag or particle spawn tag or hit tag, whatever. You set that in a child, not in a parent particle emitter. That's very important. Okay, so I can disable this one, general. 500, and I can set it general, no, event blood trail, and I'm going to spawn this blood trail on the yeah, here on the bodies, on the one that I spawn bodies. So let's go to combiner and particle spawn tag blood trail, like this, and I can enable this one. General. Okay. Scar running, he's running. Boom! He died. Another one, and another one, and they are all dying. I can see that the direction of the spawn, this thing here, is not good. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to use directional. I'm going to set the position relative to location. No, relative to rotation. Yeah. I should set speed relative to rotation. And I'm going to rotate this bugger like this. Will it work? It doesn't work. No, it works. You can see it's more than easy. Yeah, boom. They're running here and they are dying instantly. Boom. Oh god, I love this effect. Now, we can also set sounds. Sound, destroy sound, sounds. Scar. I can't hear a thing. Death. Okay, like this. So when they die, they should spawn sound. Do sounds, sound volume, sound pitch, sound radius. 1.5, 1.5, like this, and we've got our yeah, that should work. I wonder if Camtasia can do it with my... Yeah, I've got it in a window. Come on, play. Play. I'm going to move it a bit higher, like this. Okay, and what you can see here are my Scar. They're dying, being shot by some evil force and then shoot them. Oh. You can see that. Let's say we would see that map from a location like this. There should be some corridor here and windows, and you can see here that some oh no, what's the name for partisans? I don't know, some human force here is shooting this car running out from here. But we can increase the amount of scar here. Let's say to 25, and then the force that is coming out from here would look really big, like that. Okay. But that might hit your performance pretty bad, so watch it. And the sounds are really annoying, so I'm just gonna decrease the sound, so spawn sound, and destroy sound. God, shut up! Oh man, okay. And I think that would be it for today. We've got our Scar Slaughter. Have fun playing with this thing. This was Enzyme. Remember to donate Spirit and others who work on the 227 project, because I think they deserve it. But that's just my opinion. Okay, Enzyme here. Good luck. Have fun. Goodbye.